Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. We are talking about twin flames, about your twin flame journey. Yeah, and today the question is your twin flame zapping your energy? Because that's always very important to be aware of that we are like one, right? We are connected and we are connected at the energetic level, and the energy is moving back and forth between us. Not only the energy, it's really that we, for example, make decisions, the same decisions at the core. So for example, you would also notice that maybe you and your twin flame chose similar careers, or you like the same food, or you have the same preferences. It does not need to be not everything needs to be the same, right? But there are significant things that are the same, and very often one twin is like leading this a little bit. So for example, in my case, it's my twin flame who made a lot of decisions ahead of time because he is older. And then I was following, right? I made the same decisions, but it's sometimes it happens at the same time, right? It's very funny. And of course, we also have this with other people that are connected to us, but not to the same degree, right? So, and when it comes to feelings, then we have to learn to set healthy boundaries energetically, right? I'm not talking about talking to people and making getting your point across or something like that, but it's really on the energetic level that you have your feelings, your emotions, and this is your point of attraction, this is your frequency, this is your vibration, this is everything really. And when you are on track, you feel good. And of course, we cannot feel good all the time because we have issues and things coming up. All kinds of things are presenting themselves to us on the twin flame journey, and this feels, this feels very challenging, right? And not good. But we always want to know that feeling good is being on track, and we will always want to return to feeling good, yeah, to the higher frequencies, to be in higher frequencies. And there is a way up, right? And every feeling along the way is good as long as we don't stay there, as long as we know where we are going, right? So yeah, and this means that we are learning a lot about our feelings, and we are also like then this becomes our guidance system. This becomes basically everything. We are like working with what is in the moment all the time. This is then mastery, right? We are become very skillful at navigating our journey and navigating the now moment, navigating our point of attraction. I think you get what I mean. So we don't want any interference with that. And as we are so connected with our twin flame and energies are going back and forth, it happens very often, especially in the beginning, that the twin is sending us all kinds of energies that they don't want to feel. The feelings that they don't want to feel, they just like push them away, and we get them. and in the beginning, this is not so obvious, but once you are like mainly in a higher vibration, then from time to time it becomes very obvious that when all of a sudden an energy kicks in that is kind of surprising, you say, oh, why am I sad all of a sudden? Why am I angry? Or it could be any feeling, right? And that's then you become aware that this is your twin flame pushing this energy to you. And this means at the same time that your twin flame is not feeling this feeling, right? It's ignoring it. It's just pushing it away. And of course, both twins have to feel their feelings. As I said, it's the guidance system. It's everything, right? So it's not good to ignore it. And it's also not good to take on feelings of other people. And this is not only the twin. We, as sensitive souls, we tend to feel everything that is around us, right? And to become very, very aware of what is my feeling and what belongs to other people. And I have to leave this to the others, right? Because I cannot solve this for them, or they would not benefit from this in any way. And same for your twin flame. Your twin flame also has to learn about the guidance system, also has to learn about the feelings, to acknowledge the feelings that show up in the moment, right? So sometimes there are certain issues presented to you maybe along the journey where you can clear for your twin flame. For example, issues that are on a soul level, because those are issues for both of you, right? But really, in general, I would recommend, especially when you start to discover how to clear everything. And by the way, if you don't know, I can help you with this. You find my office in the description box. So when you start off, then I would highly recommend, focus on yourself, right? Because anyway, you're linked, you're like connected energetically, and your twin flame will automatically benefit from everything that you do for yourself. So yeah, focus on yourself. And I also wanted to say that I'm offering a free webinar on October 31st. If you want to be part of that, please subscribe to my newsletter. It's the free webinar link in the description box. You will receive the free webinar, and then also I will send out the link for the that's confusing, sorry. I have a free webinar already. It's already there, and that's what I send out if you subscribe to my newsletter, right? You can do that. And if you're part of my newsletter, then you will get to the link to the webinar in October, end of October 31st. I'm not sure about the topic, but we will also do a lot of healing. So that's where really something else is going to take place. We're diving into the work. We're doing a work on your questions, and stay tuned for that if you're interested. That's going to be so nice and really something different, because we are doing the real work, right? And freeing you and clearing for you and your twin flame, because as I said, this work is always going to benefit your twin flame as well. So it's for both of you. Yeah, and so if you subscribe, you're getting my already the webinar that is already there, right? That I've created some time ago already, and you can start to learn and work a little bit there as well. Yeah, so that's really something important, right? Because we want to think thoughts that are creating high vibrational feelings, or that are creating high vibrations, and the high vibrations just feel good, right? That's how it works. And so our mind is really a tool that we can use in order to choose where we want to be in terms of creation, right? So, and if you want to create your twin flame union, or in other words, if you want to align with your twin flame union, you have to raise to a higher frequency, to a certain frequency where you can translate this union. And for most of us, it's work to get there, to work our way up to this frequency, right? It's an ascension journey. So and this is why feelings are so important, why feelings are really everything. And maybe you are not aware of your feelings. So for me, when I started my journey, everything was like a big mess. I could not really tell what I was feeling. I could not. There were basically so many feelings at once that it was overwhelming, and there was no discernment. There was no. So everything was, very difficult for me to find my way through all of this. But now I know how to navigate that. Now I can show you as well, right? So I think this is why this was like this for me, so that I can show those of you who maybe are in the same place and cannot really feel their feelings, or this feels in a kind of wishy-washy to you. Then I can show you, or I can help you to really discern and to find out, pinpoint exactly, right? What are you feeling, and why are you feeling this also? Yeah, we're pinpointing really, is this from a past life? Is this from this lifetime? And we are like going there and really clearing the belief system, basically. That's what I do. So pay attention to what you think. Be in the observer. Don't judge yourself. Nothing is wrong. No feeling, no thought. It's all good. But just start with observing a little bit. Where are you in terms of your thoughts? Where are you in terms of your feelings? You can take out 10 minutes every day. Set the timer and just be with yourself and observe where am I? What am I feeling? That's something to start. And you could then go to what do I want to feel? What is my preferred feeling now? What would be nice to experience, and how does it feel? Because this is then how we go to the next step. First acknowledging where are we, and then moving towards what we want, right? And that's only one way to do it. Of course, this has many different aspects. Yeah, it's very, very complex thing. And at the same time, it's also easy, because the truth is always easy, right? So you don't need to be a doctor to do that. It's everyone has access to this, right? Ascension is for everyone. So I hope this was helpful, and I leave it at that. As always, I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.